Hello, hello! How are you wonderful, beautiful people doing? It's Saturday. And with Saturday comes another stream! How's y'all's weekend been? Mine has been pretty uneventful. I haven't done much yet. I do have some schoolwork I need to do after stream, but we'll come to that whenever. Let's see. There it is. Alrighty. So, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. I've played this game a little bit. It was quite a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean easily going on 5 or 6 years ago. And I didn't even finish the game way back when, and I got it on Xbox for free. And I enjoyed the game back then, and I've kept it in the back of my memory for a while because I've always enjoyed these kinds of games. I've been fascinated by them. So, we're going to be playing a bit of... Give me a second to pull it up. Some Sherlock Holmes. We're going to be solving some fucking mysteries. Just let me go ahead and turn down the overall audio. And I'll unmute that audio. But yeah, so... I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music, and we'll deal with the music that's in-game, actually. But yeah. So, like I said, I've played this game before, and it was quite a while ago. But I've always been fascinated by these kinds of games, because they're really fun. So, we're starting from scratch. I can't read that. Oh. I was about to say, I don't know what that says. Did I fuck up? Oh god, that's so loud. That's so loud. Gotta love it. How have you guys been? I know it's only been a day since I last streamed, but I've missed you all. Y'all have been fun. Like how I mute the music on here so we can hear the endgame music. And there is none while it's loading. This is also a really old game.
Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that?
Ooh.
You are utterly mad.
He's already fired 6 shots. Mans would have had to reload by now, just saying.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
Oh,
A
no.
sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he
Oh, let me tab out real quick. Alright.
achieved much...
Oh, and I can turn down the volume because it's loud as fuck. I didn't think it would be that loud. I lied. Well, it
success
lied
in
to me.
seal
Oh
and
well.
whale hunting around Scandinavia. retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
So,
Give
like
me
I said, I
half
have
an
played
hour
this
to
before,
prepare, Inspector.
but I don't
Take
recall
your time and join me
anything.
there. I have to go through the yard first. The many
Like,
men
I don't
straight
remember a
What
fucking
have they
thing
done this time?
about like the overall
They
premise
robbed
of the
a powder
first case.
reserve.
That's it.
I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
So I have to admit though, because it's been so long, the only voice actors that I can think of, anytime I think of like Sherlock Holmes, is Robert Downey Jr. or I think it's Benedict Cumberbatch. Are the only two people now that I like can give the fucking voice of Sherlock Holmes in my head. It's of course Robert Downey Jr. first is like who I think of because I love the fucking Sherlock Holmes movies. And then Benedict Cumberbatch for the Sherlock TV show, which was also fantastic. It sucks that it ended so soon. But, yeah. So let's look at the case book. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Crime scene at Woodman's Lee, and select suit you're wearing. Alrighty. Well, let us go pick out a suit. Is it in here? No? Come on. It's Watson's room. Research.
This is where I
Letter.
keep my post.
Oh. Oh no. Where the fuck do I keep... Why is it this difficult? Is it in Watson's room, possibly? I don't see anywhere else that would keep a suit. Given the fact that I can't open it anywhere else. How do I do this? Using your personal wardrobe. Where is my personal wardrobe? Why am I such... Oh. I'm an idiot. It's gotta be the black suit. Oh, wait, no. Maybe the brown suit, then. Excuse me, there's a makeup table? Oh. No. We'll just go like this. First person, because I did look at the keybinds a bit before I joined. Oh, come on. What am I stuck on? And off we go to Woodman's Lee, which is a really weird name for a property. Ooh, shaky, shaky, shaky. I do kind of want to bring the music back, because there's no music in game right now, so... We have arrived! If it wasn't so expensive, I'd get the entire Sherlock Holmes collection,
Mr.
and I'd probably play it
I'm
all the
over here.
time.
Come on.
But I have purposely held off on playing this game, just in case I wanted to play it on stream. Let's go to third person again.
It seems that the garden was well maintained. It seems that the garden...
Capable gardener works here. Nope. Cutscene time.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you,
My
Lestrade.
condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
I seem a bit bloodshot. Anything on the buttons? A rosary. Gloves and a crested knit. Or crested tit. And a weird birdhouse.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Ruh-roh.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs.
Everything
Carey.
will be easier.
Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand.
Oh.
The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes.
I was not prepared for a quick time event. I had to get my hands back on the keyboard.
Thank you, madam.
Country near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland. Religious undertook St. James pilgrimage. Alrighty. She was unhappy. Let's see if I can notice anything over here, possibly.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Garden has already been examined. Anything else to check out here, possibly? Stone pathway. That's why.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
They also have
These footprints appear to be quite large.
around the outskirts. It looks like they're used like cleats of some sort. Now it could. I'm guessing it's probably the dead guys inside, but you never know.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin.
Open the door. Open the door.
The door is locked.
Open the
Wait
door.
just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure
Open
that
the
no
door.
one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Open the door.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Hmm. There is someone who tried to enter in. If there's anything to actually like. Nothing over here. I'm curious as to what there is to look at over here. Might not be anything. Oh, I just have to let it run.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Trowel. I'm gonna go check that trowel because there was a trowel on the table. Trowel is such a weird word. So I'm wondering if... Okay, no. Trowel is not the answer. Tweet, 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 tweet. Not expecting to find anything back here, but you never know. Always investigate. Investigate everything. Alright. Well.
Mr. Holmes?
Since there's nothing in here, open the door. Oh shit, he
What a
dead.
terrible way to die. Someone drank from this glass recently.
There's two glasses too.
The initials P. The initials
Oh.
PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. This aroma is familiar.
Curious. Oh, it's like this. Maybe? Oh, yep. I'm just retarded. So if we get that lined up. No, that can only go side to side. So if that's set right there. Come on. I should have gotten it, I think. Oh, no, oh, there we go.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Let's check the boots out here.
These
Oh
boots
shit, they don't
the
match.
footprints.
Oh shit. Okay, there's nothing left to examine there.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Interesting.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
No, he didn't.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. These abbreviations mean something.
I don't know what's going on with the visuals on it. It's fucky. What the fuck is that? Oh! Okay, let's deselect that. True.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible
That would be
he
my
knew
guess.
his murderer.
But I'm guessing it was actually a fucking previous
This man
crewmate of
is in
his.
50s,
I'm betting that's
yet
what
he
it
still
is.
looks quite strong. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Oh, come on, what am I caught on? Oh.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches. The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
I wonder if it...
The
So I am wondering if it is an object of interest. What does this button do? I don't know. I don't actually know what this button does. Oh, why am I... I'm curious as to what that button does, so... F is imagination. Okay.
Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Simple enough. The rug has been flipped up. Wonder if that indicates anything. Oh, I shouldn't have pressed it twice. I think there might be nothing else to examine inside here. Oh, no, let's talk to him. Let's try and set up an ambush.
Well, Mr.
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof. You've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight.
Uh-huh.
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's possible to open up the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Oh, and here we go. They're hoping to find the notebook that they dropped, because they fucked up.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there.
Okay, you done fucked up.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but
Yep.
I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but I... Yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the...
What?
Enough.
But...
In light of
You are well.
I'm wondering actually. It might not have been. He'd have to wear something bigger than a size 8, maybe like a size 9 or size 10.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
Mm-hmm.
From R. Dawson. To my friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer. A handkerchief with the initials J.
What the fuck is up with that visual, man?
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Alright, that's all for the belongings. Let's go see... Interrogation? No, that's a staff. Inspector Lestrade. The morgue. Should I go probably inspect the body? Nope, he's not here. All right, kid.
Does this...
Yes. But...
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh no, I beg you.
But I will find out if it...
Let's do his profile. Really shitty thing. Really thin. He doesn't have the strength to do it. It looks like he doesn't have the muscle mass for it. Oh. Didn't mean to, I didn't know what that did. Exit this. Wearing a shabby cap. Huh.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Oh, wait, no, shit.
So, Mr.
The ring is mine.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not doing too hot.
Who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring
So he says that the ring is his. So... It is his father's jacket.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Because it's too elegant.
Oh, but
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Oh.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please let me go. I'm innocent.
Oh, this is probably measure the size of his boots as well. No, well, let's make a connection real quick. Was armed with a knife. Quickly and instinctively. So he was pinned to the wall.
I need to stage a reconstruction. I'm...
Poor Watson. So we need to go back to the... Alright, let's go back to Baker Street. We'll grab Watson as well as look up the info... Oh, deductions? Nothing like that. Okay, so I got nothing for that. Oh. I mean, in order to recover the new... Lying in a pool of blood, this proves the guilt of the person who True. So he did break in and retrieve that, which the only way he could have. I mean, he had to have been present at the murder. So search for Dawson. Dawson need like an investment. 23rd largest bank in Britain. It's bankruptcy.
Here
Okay.
it is.
Oh, that was easy.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It's time to ask him.
And let's grab Watson for a recreation.
A spot of wailing, Watson?
Are you...
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
a reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on... I need to take a harpoon.
Oh. So let's go to Woodman's Lee. Grab a harpoon. And then we'll head to the butcher. And we'll go back to Scotland Yard after we do this experiment. And confront the kid about the ring. As well as, I'm fairly certain the kid's boots are not big enough for that. It's too small.
That should do it. Now,
So let's go now to the butcher for the pig carcass. That was quick. Alrighty.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
to indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark. The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient...
Oh, that was
Holmes, you
terrible.
should-
It's getting closer. Almost. There we go. You'd have to have considerable
This is the
strength.
best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Can I grab the harpoon and bring it back? Nope. The strength required, so that's already a no-go. Guessing it was more of a feat of strength than anything. Because there's no way in hell it was luck. I find that incredibly just not even fucking possible. So let's now go back to Scotland Yard. Because the kid ain't strong enough for this shit. Like, at all.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued.
Hammerfest.
He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Now to go examine the ship's logs. Is if he would have interacted with the father. So I'm trying to think. So, yeah, so it was when he departed in 1883. We're still missing the information about the boot size.
These foot...
Which, like I said, compared to the... Oh, come on. To the straight, there we go. Where are you going? Ship's logs are over here.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
What am I looking for?
This is the crew. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August.
However,
these pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Again, Wiggins. Somewhere at Baker Street.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
Yup.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just gotta look where the rum and the red lights are.
That kid knows what he's doing.
Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Off to the station we go. Here in Scotland Yard. Oh, who? I was about to say, who might you be?
Mr.
Just
Holmes,
never
I'm
mind.
glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
A suitor?
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us...
Oh yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, a fellow...
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the
Evidence room?
at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Oh, hello.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam
Those
Hurtley's
boots
old
will...
boots. They're a size
Yup.
9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
But I doubt that. I'm gonna go to Woodlands Lee real quick, grab the... Because I know for a fact his fucking boots fit, because why wouldn't they? Alrighty. Hurley's boots.
These
They
boots
fit.
match the footprints exactly.
He was here the night of the murder. And let's do the clues. Okay, no. Alrighty. So, for some reason, he was here that night. Plus, that does explain the 2 drinking glasses. It's getting suspicious. Shit's getting mighty, mighty coincidental. Quite the coinky-dink. Oh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Doubtful. Aren't
Could
you
you
a
at least
whaler?
tell me who you are and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Oh, let's see.
Well, we shall see.
Let's quickly do a nice little checker up. So, he's got a nice scar right there. Handkerchief with a crested tit. Plant remains from a nice little garden. And he's got gardener's hands.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Bullshit.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Oh, look at that bomb drop.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Plant residue, though, Bo. Come on.
Now
Come
that
on,
your
bro.
presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Oh. No, shit. It's Gardner. It's Gardner.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
He's a gardener.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
But the
I'm
wife
not.
said that
How
it is
I
taken care of
observed
by
your
her
hands.
husband.
They told me that you work
I
with
mean,
the
she
earth.
lied about that.
Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently.
Yep, and
But
the
the most
grass mower
obvious
was
clue
there.
presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief.
Mm-hmm.
A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
all right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now.
Alright, well now we have to go confront the wife because she straight up fucking lied about saying that there was no gardener. Oh, come on. Let's get out of here. There we go. The wife is up there. Oh, my dear sweet woman, why did you lie?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
She looked away.
Thank you, madam.
I don't know anyone by that name, but here's the mower right here. Let's see. Oh, wait. It's a gardener. Alrighty, let's... Investigate. Okay. Let's take one final look-see in here just to see if I missed anything. So we've got that. That's the wrong button. I'm looking for this button. So it has been taken. The real question is, where the fuck would it be put? I wonder if maybe the shovel has anything to do with it? No idea. Let's go back to Baker Street and let's just see what happens. Because if the kids have reported back, they would be here. And we have arrived. Alrighty. Any word from the kiddos?
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk.
Brave Toby.
Hello,
the
Toby.
best nose in the British Empire.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Covered almost completely with stains. Now I wonder if I can remove it with this. Recover the letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition. Second condition. Orange
God damn it,
reagent.
the
Third
visual
condition.
thing.
Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
This fucking visual thing. Oh, damn it, I'd have to... Maybe it'll be fixed now.
I need to prepare.
Nope.
First condition.
Oh, there we go.
All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
God love the fact that this shit's broken as shit.
First condition. All second.
So we start with a blue.
First condition. All second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange.
So colorless.
First
So
condition.
there's an orange.
All 7 second condition. Orange reagent.
What the fuck is with that yellow one? What fucking color? I don't remember how the colors combine. Let's see. Fuck it. We're gonna add a green. And we'll add a blue just because, I guess. An orange. And then, no, come on, pick it up. I know I'm doing this. I've got to be doing this in the wrong order. An orange, and then a colorless.
No, something isn't right.
Oh, fuck. No, let's not skip it. We'll figure this out. If only the fucking visual glitches weren't there.
First, second.
I'm gonna actually... okay, I'm gonna relog the game. Let's go to the main menu. Let's edit the settings and hopefully fix that. If it's not, I'll just look up the... Okay, video... Shadows to low. That might actually fix it because the shadows, I think, what fucks it. Oh, I've got to relaunch the game. Alright, fine. Let's relaunch the game. Give me a second to relaunch this shit. Shouldn't take too long. How y'all doing? Having a good... I hope you had a good day. Can't ask if you're having a good day. Oh, it's so fucking loud. Alrighty. Now that we're here, let's come back. Hello, hello, hello. You gonna capture? Maybe? There we go. It is captured. Doesn't look like it's fixed. It's still glitchy as
I
fuck.
need to prepare
But
a
hey,
chemical
I can
agent
see it
that
now.
is capable of removing fresh ink.
Perfect.
First condition. All 7 reagents.
Though it's
should
very...
be used.
Oh god, that's so
Second
bad.
Condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so whatever is used third is the orange one. And anytime after I use an orange one, I have to add a clear one. So, let's go. So it starts out with a blue. It worked up until we got to the orange one. So we did a blue, green, and a blue. Then we did an orange one. But now knowing the condition, because I can fucking read it and understand it, anytime I add an orange one, I have to add a clear one afterwards. So we do an orange. We ignore the fucky paper because this game is old as shit. And it really just doesn't like having the settings all the way up. And then orange. And then we've got to do the clear one. So far, so good. And with this one, it should be the final thing.
Done.
Hey!
Now I can proceed further.
There we go. Now that I can see the frickin' paper.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a...
Alright. Let's see. Wipe, wipe, wipe. This is an old as shit game, and I love it.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
It is you asking them well, but I beg you to reconsider. And remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you blank. Okay. Well, let's go interrogate this fool one more time. Now that we have new damning evidence. I say damning evidence, but you know, after playing this game, I'm gonna have to cave and just spend the money to get all the other games because I love these sorts of games so much. These games are so much fun. Alright, Hurtley.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Time for a nice talk.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Oh ho ho, the letter says otherwise there, bud.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Oh ho ho.
You're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Hmm.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads. But now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Oh, okay, time to go then. Woodman's Lee. The outskirts of London. God, I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. Even though it kind of guides you for the QuickTime things, I really don't care. Because I just love... The story behind these games are always so good. Like, I was in love with the Tomb Raider games, and still am, because of just how the lore is kind of built up with them. Miss Carey, can you unlock the door for me, please?
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen
But
papers
yeah,
are
like,
hidden amongst
good
the
lore in a
garden tools
game is
here
what
at
sells me.
Woodman's Lee.
I don't need
We
multiplayer to
find
have fun. I need a
Oh
story
my.
that I can get invested in.
Our
That's why I love
tools
the
are kept
Metro
inside
games
the
so
shed
much
that's
because
right
it's
behind
so good.
Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Why is she so sus? In we go.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Alrighty. Gonna first... Oh, hello. There's a gap. Let's just see. Ah, hello. The box that was taken. It's the box.
Let us see what is in this box.
Well, how the hell do I... Okay. I don't know how I'm doing this at all. Okay, so... How do I... Oh, like that. Okay. So then I switch. Then I switch. Okay, let's start with this. And then let's just see where this goes. Oh, it's almost got it. Okay, let's switch to this external one. Let's move it down. There we go. Ha ha ha. Oh, what is this
Bundle
we
of
have?
letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
You unfaithful woman. Granted, your husband was no walk through the fucking dandelions, but come on. Have some respect, woman.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
What has he done?
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
I have no sadness. Missington, oh, wait, no. So you got that. Adding that. Doing like, Missington box. Also got his confession. Oh, wait, no. What? Confirm that. Go beyond the affection, but harmless. That's for jealousy, maybe? Let's not make these deductions yet. Let's see where this goes if it turns into harmless flirting. Okay, let's deselect that. So Peter Carey was a non-smoker. We'll deal with that. Let's go to Baker Street to see what Wiggins has come up with. Come on, my boy. Don't fail me now. And here we are. All right, Sonny Jim.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Helmsman. Died a week ago.
This man
Harpooner.
is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Mm-hmm. That man's absolutely fucking killed him.
Could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub. where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Alrighty, wait. Patrick Cairns.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Into the room I go. Time to dress as a sailor. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
The Sea Witch. Alrighty. This is he.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling and arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Alright, what kind of quick time event is this gonna be? Alright. Come on. Why is this so fucking difficult? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Damn it, you! There we go.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yellow nails, which is actually denoting, I believe, an illness. Alright,
I'm
let's
ready
do
to
another.
try again.
Let's do another.
If you want.
Even though this is a pain in the ass. Come on. I almost fucking had him a few times. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink. You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He's a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
Oh?
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she had foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him.
Oh, he absolutely
course,
fucking killed him.
Nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland
Oh,
Lights.
shit.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course. Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
So Black Peter was a murderer. Is this the... No, it's supposedly over here. Maybe.
Here it is.
And then... maybe just come back, I guess?
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Oh.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
So his pouch. I don't want to make a clam on this yet. Let's just see where that goes. I'm going to claim him as innocent. It'd be a hell of a feat of strength and a lot of practice for him to be skewered under. So let's go back to Scotland Yard and let's talk to the kid again. Just in case.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
I'm not saying another word.
Okay, well I can't talk to either of them. Excuse me, Lethrod.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Oh shit. Trying to conceal it. I need to find a use for it still. Maybe there's something at Baker Street I can look for. Have to find a use for that.
This is where I keep my archive.
No.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
I do, actually. I don't know what this does. Oh, hello.
A map of life.
Well, I guess the only thing left to do is go back to here. Impossible. I don't know what to look for, really. So we've examined everything, if I recall. There's nothing here that's left to be examined, to my knowledge.
Leave me alone, please.
I have reached kind of a dead end right now. John Nelligan seems to be a usual thief. That is the real question. What the fuck is his role in this? Because I'm not too certain. Because it's just, like, there's nothing to link those two. So those two, of course, don't correlate. Now that is the motive. Drinks this way. What happens if it's a lucky throw? I really don't know. There's really nothing left here. Where are you going? There's really nothing left here to investigate in terms of... Like, I don't know. Maybe there's something that I've missed back at Scotland Yard. So I wonder if I can talk to the kid one more time. Like, ask why the fuck he was there. No, wait.
These are the suspects below. I wonder if
Oh,
these
yeah.
are connected.
Comparing the certificate. So, Canadian
Now
thread
we
here.
have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
That's the missing bit. Yeah, he doesn't fit at all. What is this button? Oh. He wasn't there to retrieve the notebook the first time. I'm guessing when he got there,
Please escort this suspect.
he got
for
surprised
interrogation.
by seeing it. Maybe. I don't know.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them. and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
All clues. Okay, so.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Rhodes?
All this really points
Do you have
back
any
to
idea
what
who
the
the
fuck are you
murderer is?
investigating? Shape of noses. All this really keeps pointing back to is, there it is. I'm wondering. Do I absolve him? I think if it was premeditated, he wouldn't have smoked with him. He wouldn't have drank with him. I'm guessing that he became defensive. No, but where the fuck are the papers? That's the real question. What happened to the box of papers? Oh, I was too hasty. I didn't even think about the box of papers. But I don't know.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes.
How?
The tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well,
Let's
I'll do as
fucking
you
go.
ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
I made the right fucking choice. Let's go.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
I don't think I chose the right answer the first time. I think I
Mr.
actually
Holmes.
condemned him.
Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I'm probably going to end
I
the
believe
stream
that
after
this
this,
belongs to you.
because I do have some shit to do.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Good shit. Hey! I did the moral choice, and I did come to the correct conclusion. So awesome. I got the right fucking thing. Yeah, so case has been solved. Hey, and people solved the case the exact same way and made the same moral choice. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Alrighty. We'll watch the intro for this one. And then... Actually... Alrighty. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream here. Because like I said, I do have things to do. I do thank you guys for watching so very much. I definitely want to either continue this or continue the next game, which once I figure out the order that they go in, I'll probably end up getting the next game. Because I can foresee myself putting a lot of time into this game. So yeah. I had fun. An easy 2 hours, or almost 2 hours, in a single case is phenomenal. So, yeah, fucking well done, boysenberries. Like, good on us for finishing this. I quick see this, not only just this game, but this series as a whole, becoming one of my favorite franchises, because how can I really not? I absolutely adore these games. Granted, they're expensive as fuck, but it's because they're so fantastic. Okay, this game is pretty far off from actually being in the correct order. I should have gotten the one right before this, which is The Testament of Sherlock Holmes, which came out in 2012 on Steam, that is. I mean, hell, there are games that go back all the way to 2004, 2008 that I really don't feel like playing. Or at least on stream. I'll probably play them off stream because why not? But yeah. I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. If you haven't, go ahead and drop a follow on the channel. And you'll get to know when I'm live and maybe contribute to things I do. If you haven't, you can also go ahead and join the Discord that you can find in the description. Get notifications on when I'm live, changes with the channels, any announcements, and maybe even find a friend to play a game with. Who knows? But yeah. I thank you all so very, very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away.
It's not my That was such a good effort.